Good morning once again, everybody. Rev here. It is Thursday. It is May the 27th. I hope you're safe, you're well, and you're blessed. I hope you're having a good week so far. Today's Thursday, so we're just about to the weekend again. So I hope you're making plans for worship this weekend, and I know we got a holiday coming up. I hope you got plans for that. I hope you will honor those who have fallen and given their lives for the cause of freedom for this country over the years, which is why we have Memorial Day. And it's not just a holiday for a picnic. It is a day to honor those who have given their all for this country. Excuse me. I am reading to you this morning from 1 Corinthians, just one verse again. This is from chapter 7. It's verse 23. Now, first I'm going to read it to you from the New International Version, which is what I normally read out of. Then I'm going to read it from the Living Bible. It reads a little different, means the same. In fact, the Living Bible adds a little bit to it. So I'm going to read it though from the New International Version. You were bought at a price. Do not become slaves of men. Now, let me read that to you one more time from the Living Bible. You have been bought and paid for by Christ, so you belong to Him. Be free now from all these earthly prides and fears. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. God says that not only are you accepted, you are also valuable. Now, how much do you think you're worth? I'm not talking about your net worth here. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about your self-worth. Don't ever confuse your valuables. Excuse me. Don't ever confuse your valuables with your value as a person. You can be rich, you can be poor, but it has nothing to do with your value as a person. What determines something's value? Well, here's the two main things. Number one, it depends on what someone is willing to pay for something. How much is your house worth? Probably you would like for it to be worth as much as possible, and maybe it's not worth as much as it was a year ago, but your house is worth what somebody is willing to pay for it, or anything else, but no more. How much is a baseball card worth? Well, to some people it's worth nothing. To a collector, it could be worth quite a bit of money. Some people are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a baseball card. How much is a piece of art worth? Well, it boils down to it's worth whatever someone is willing to pay for it. The second thing is it depends on who owned it in the past. Now, sometimes something is valuable because of, like I said, who used to own it. For example, a car that was owned by Elvis Presley could be more valuable than a car that I owned. No doubt. Or a guitar would be more valuable because it was owned by John Lennon. Now, I read about a pair of stinky, smelly, used basketball shoes that sold for $190,373 at an auction because they were once worn by Michael Jordan. If they were worn by Michael Jackson, they might have brought more. You never know. But based on these two factors, what's your value? ask yourself, who owns me? And what was paid for me? Well, the Bible says that you have been bought and paid for by Christ. So you belong to Him. So be free now from all earthly pride and fears. You've been bought and paid for by Jesus. You belong to Jesus. How much does that make you worth? So ask yourself, to whom do I belong? The Bible tells us we belong to God. God exchanged His Son for you. The cross proves your value. Jesus didn't die for junk. You are incredibly valuable. Hear that this morning. You are incredibly valuable. Nobody has ever paid a greater price for anything than God has paid for you. You're accepted and you're valuable. In fact, I'd say that makes you exceptionally valuable. I'm Pastor Mark. Love you guys. Be safe. Be well. Be blessed. Be strong. Be the witness. Go do something for Jesus. See you tomorrow.